Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for checking out Shinsen 88 Gaming. Welcome back to Armored Core 6. If you missed the previous ones, we are making our way through the Fires of Raven ending, and we're doing a bit of a challenge run in that we're using only the pre-built ACs, so the ones you get from working your way through the arena. Oh, well, that's a shame. So we're actually going to be getting through a decent amount of stuff in this episode. In fact, I think we're going to be doing Balteus and Sea Spider in the same episode. That should be exciting. But let's go ahead and grab... Yeah. Now, I'm one of the people that actually kind of misses the old Balteus. New Balteus is just not even close. I was one of the people that did defeat Balteus unpatched, so I kind of miss it. Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The watch point is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA. This actually became, funnily enough, one of the missions that I would use to test ACs. Obviously, there's Destroy the Tester AC, but this is a pretty good one, too. Alright, let's go defeat Balteus and meet our brainwife. You'll be going in under cover of darkness. Be ready for anything. All right. You know, I haven't actually watched the opening cutscene for this mission that many times because I skip it almost every time. Don't worry, not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary. You want to know something crazy about this mission, by the way? Maybe I'm the only one who didn't know, but I found out the other day that on this part, you can't actually fall into the water and die. You can just stand and walk around in the water. Frickin' crazy.
Code 1-5, intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging.
Little bubble guns are pretty interesting. They're actually quite strong. But the main thing is they just overheat really quickly. Of course, any energy weapons are going to make pretty quick work of Balteus, hence why I decided to go with this AC. And then I guess we also got to take care of Sula in this one.
Code 1-8, all units deploy for combat. You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
Oh, good dodge.
Code 3-1C, we've taken critical damage. Updating your marker data.
Should probably insert like Bubbles Bubbles from Finding Nemo sound effect, but nah. Once again, I can't be bothered. You're going to have to just imagine it.
The target's inside. Make your way in.
All right.
Attacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn? Is that Sula? Pitiful dog. I feel so
Sula is actually pretty tough in the early game.
may have survived a little longer. But you had a different master.
Actually, counterpoint, you may have survived a little longer if I had a different master.
Independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
It's a good thing we get a resupply here, because these run out of ammo really fast, too.
Did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let him bait you. Focus.
One of Gen 4's lot. I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
And see ya.
Walter, stay away from the watch point.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. Forget about him, 621. You did good today.
Oh, don't worry, I've already forgotten about him.
Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
Alright.
There. Destroy the device in the center.
You know, I actually made my way through the game the first time, mostly using plasma weapons. Oh yeah, cool guys don't look at explosions. We learned that last time.
Good job,
Plasma
sister.
weapons are really strong.
We're done here. Head back to base. Wait, no. 621, get out of there.
Alright, time to beat a brainwife.
Who are you? An older type of augmented human, 4th generation.
The vocal performance for Air is really good as well in this game.
Made contact? I am Air, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Yeah, it's like I'm watching some of these cutscenes for the first time, because I'm so used to skipping them now.
Augmented human C4621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
Raven. I've identified an approaching enemy.
Alright, here we go. I am going to admit that it took me quite a while to defeat Balteus in my first run through the game. Granted, that was on the initial patch, where he was much more difficult. But, oh man, these energy weapons just absolutely destroy Balteus.
TCA craft, Balteus. Hold Summer down. Now's your chance, Raven.
The kick is actually not as good against him as it is against some other enemies, though.
Taking your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of cold.
Doesn't mean we won't keep doing it, though.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Oh boy, that was close. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
The enemy can't take much more.
Can we get him before the last shield? Come on, come on. Yeah. Made pretty quick work of that guy. My video thumbnail is definitely going to be me kicking Balteus in the face.
Enemy systems down. And silent. Raven. You need rest. But first, a warning. The coral surge you were swept up in? That was just a glimpse. A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
Spoiler alert, it is going to burn Rubicon too. Because that's the ending we're doing. But hey, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
A friend of mine sent me this observational data.
Walter's like, I don't know what happened, but anyways.
A localized coral explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality. It's headed straight for the central ice field across the Arlean Ocean. Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves company. Which means, somewhere in the ice field, there's a huge mass of coral lying dormant. You said you could hear a strange voice in your head. That's a common side effect of old-gen augmentation.
You know what's kind of interesting as you
Caught in that
make your way
coral
back through the
surge.
game, start to realize some story stuff.
Raven.
You think that 621, like I've heard people say, oh, 621 must be mute or whatever. But there are actually certain lines of dialogue that indicate that's not the case.
Even yet,
Like Walter telling you, oh yeah, you mentioned blah blah blah.
that explosion was hardly a spark.
And then there's a line later in the playthrough, like
Raven,
right at the end where
I have a favor to ask.
Carla indicates that you actually are speaking. So you're just like a
Convergence.
silent protagonist, but you are actually speaking in universe, I guess.
Where they're taking us. How this struggle over the coral ends.
Well, anyways, now we got the voice in our head.
Lost as a Rubiconian.
Fortunately, like I said, the performance that Air's voice actor delivers is quite good.
Augmented human C4621.
I'll gladly have the
Entering
brainwife
standard mode.
tag along with us.
One new message.
621. I've got some business to attend to. I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. And that's an order.
Raven. I see your handler's away on business for now.
You know what they say, when the handler's away, the dog will play.
About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balaam already. Let's take a look, shall we?
Yeah, we can switch over, I guess. We're going to be saving Ring Freddy. Yeah, why not? This is actually going to be a horrible matchup for this mission, but like I said, we're going to try and choose some slightly suboptimal builds
Request from Balaam and
to make the run a little bit more challenging.
They want you to carry out an advanced survey of the central ice field. To confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence. As for how to cross the Arlean Ocean, this is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the upper level of grid 086. You could use it to launch your AC to the ice field. Grid 0
I see several holes in this plan, but I guess it works.
coral like a drug.
I suppose the reasoning is that the satellites are in the orbit, so we wouldn't be able to, like,
Call themselves RAD.
go back into space and land there.
Perilous journey.
But then again, like, after we make the journey, Walter lands over there, so I don't know. Anyways, let's just hop into the mission instead.
Let me handle getting us into the grid. I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems and manipulating them too. Commencing infiltration to grid 0H6. Creating back
I'm actually going to seriously regret picking this AC.
deactivating lock on vertical catapult.
Oh well.
Connecting steam cylinders. Launching. All right, Raven. Let's get to work, shall we?
Main
All right.
system activating combat mode.
Yeah, we're actually going to have, like, 3 major bosses in one episode. So that's
Head toward the elevator.
something.
to the upper level.
I have not messed around all that much with the stun baton. It seems pretty decent, but I think you just have a lot of better options. So the main issue with this AC is that you've got this giant missile launcher. And that's about it. Oh, by the way. Yes.
You think you could just walk straight in here?
I'm sorry. You served your purpose. You climbed the wall for us. And now we must tell you goodbye.
Some rummy to show our guests a good time.
I was talking last time about some of the things that you don't think about. Hold on. No. Some of the things that you don't think about, but they did think about. Mad Stomp or Invincible Rummy actually has a victory line, which 99% of players would never hear. It's actually pretty funny. I can't imagine, like, in a normal playthrough, actually losing to Mad Stomp. Okay, we're gonna need to be a little careful here. Yeah, I think one of the problems with the stun baton is that it just doesn't stagger very well.
Junk wizards and hackers. Within half a year, she seized total control and greatly expanded their
Those enemies are, of course, completely optional, but hey, we're doing it anyway. And we get a resupply before the boss, so yeah, whatever. You know what? You know what?
Kept us waiting, tourist. Told you we love a good party.
Okay.
Well, you're no slouch, are you?
Oh man, I just remembered too, we got the other AC down here that we need to take out. Or we don't need to, but we will. There's a part right there, of course. Yeah, it's a very good thing that there's a resupply, because I'm going to be out of ammo by the time we're done here.
AP at 50%.
Oh dear. What have I done? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Alright, another part right there, but this is what we're here for.
I've got you now.
Ambush. No affiliation. It's an independent mercenary.
I don't know you a damn thing. You've made a big mistake coming here.
I literally don't know who you are.
Don't worry. I put your money to good use. Just take a look at what my new AC can do. My credit score's only gonna go up. You gotta put that shit to work.
Social credit score lowered.
Credits.
Hostile AC destroyed. Let's move on.
No repair kits remaining.
Can't get your help these days, can you? Would have been cheaper to just hire you instead.
Now you're on the right track, Carla. Alright, I guess we'll do this too. Why not?
50%.
Oh, come on, you. Alright, I'm going to run out of ammo, so we're going to go ahead and continue this way. There is another part over to the side there, but eh.
Picking up multiple MTs. Tread carefully.
Alright, now there is actually a way that we can drop these explosives on the enemies, but I don't think I have a weapon that's capable of doing it.
Got your fireworks.
Right shoulder ammunition at 30%. AP at 50%.
Interesting. Seems our tourist gets a cut above the rest.
Get stunned. Or not. Well, that was embarrassing. Still beat him.
All right, tourist. That's enough. You've made your point. Nice surrender. It's just not worth the losses. Come on, I'll let you through. Up along now.
Let's see what she has up her sleeve. Shall we, Raven?
Alright, thank goodness. Of course, this AC is also going to be quite impractical for taking on the cleaner, but hey.
You're not afraid of anything, are you? I like that in a tourist. Too bad that this is goodbye.
Okay.
The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with suboptimal on that one.
It's some kind of autonomous demolition mech.
I don't have very much firepower, though, so we're probably going to want to
Those ground dogs
focus on the core here. Okay. Alright, here we go, here we go. Come on, come on. Yeah, damage. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Its behavioral pattern has changed. Watch out.
Okay, yep. The irony here, of course, is that if I had better weapons, I could actually just float up in the air, and the thing wouldn't even be able to touch me. Alright, here we go. You know, maybe I was too hard on the stun baton. That actually seems pretty good.
2 repair kits remaining.
But this is an embarrassingly slow cleaner fight. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Come on. There we go. Farewell.
Systems offline. Complete shutdown confirmed.
Enough, tourist. It's been miserable knowing you, but I guess playing nice is a smart choice here.
Take my life away. I want to burn myself here.
Let me show you the way. Guided tour from Cinder Carla herself.
No new messages.
Raven, we've received a job from RAD's leader, Carla. This could just be another one of her traps. But after the impression you left on her last time, I think it's unlikely.
Also, it's Cinder Carla, so it's totally worth it, even if it is a trap. Not Cinder Carla as the trap, though. No. Okay, we're going to switch out. Yeah, this AC is terrible.
My favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. You see, a certain someone smashed up all my defense hardware. And
Who would
now
do
I've
such a
got
thing?
rival dozers muscling in. It's the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on. Always sniffing around and snapping at our heels. They're dull company, tourist. One thing, though. They're using RADMTs, hot from the black market. They might be a pack of dumb animals, but at least they know quality workmanship. Anyway, you know the score. You made this mess, now you get to clean it up. Well, technically, I'm asking you to make a whole new mess. Whatever. You know what to do. Now get out there.
There's one thing I'm good at. It's making messes. So I can oblige that. So yeah, this AC actually is really terrible, but it's fine. This is a
Authorize this sortie.
pretty easy mission.
But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let's get rolling, tourist. Get out there and back.
I'm actually pretty fast, though. I'll give this AC that.
Let's handle it.
If I miss a shot, it's going to take freaking forever to reload.
Never seen one like that before. Must have got a sweet deal from Carla.
We do have the splash damage, though. It's me. I am the puncher and kicker.
When did those hit the black market?
They look like false spiders, but with enhanced
I must confess, with any other AC that I've done this mission with, I never even got to experience these guys because I always killed them too fast. So
Moving on, tourist.
there's that, I guess.
Enemies detected. I'll mark their location.
Figured you could handle this on your own. So I called off my MTs. About time we got some maintenance anyhow.
Look, fella, we got company! And it ain't dumbass Rummy. That one of RAD's newbies?
Hey, don't talk bad about Rummy. That guy climbed the wall by himself, okay?
For taking out Rummy. He would have kept watch at least.
Confirmed. Coyote force eliminated.
Let us never use this AC again.
Guess I was right to pick you for the job. And now, it's my turn to help you.
One new message.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it. I see you're heading for the cargo launcher now. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm way ahead of you, Walter.
Keep heading for the ice field. I'll take care of some loose ends in the meantime.
Okay, we're going to switch off. Oh, yes. I think, yeah. So Ring Freddy, unironically, one of the strongest ACs in the entire game. Missile launchers and dual songbirds.
Continuing through grid 086.
You'll see. We're going to stomp the Sea Spider here.
As promised, Carla has agreed to serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer. But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well. One more thing, Raven. Cinder. Carla's nickname?
Is this a Dark Souls 3 reference?
Survivors of the fires of Ibis. But if the fires happened half a century ago, well, it could just be some dozer inside joke.
Yeah, Carla is canonically supposed to be like almost 70, I think. But
This will be our third
you know what?
sitting
We won't.
together.
We won't even take that any further. Do with that what you will.
I'm quite enjoying the routine.
Anyways, I'm excited to use Ring Freddy, and that's what's most important here.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go, tourist.
Woo!
I'll lead the way.
The wheelchair legs are incredible.
But after this, you owe me one.
And I was about to make a Stephen Hawking joke, but I think yeah, we're just going to let that one go.
This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my
Like, just look how fast I am without even boosting.
Once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
We've arrived at
All right, time for my Ring Freddy speed run.
it's as Carla said.
Woo!
Altitude were within firing range of the PCA's satellites.
Intruder detected in forbidden sector.
Worth noting that you, of course, do not have to kill any of these enemies, but we will kill some of them just for the heck of it. And I'll show you here what I was talking about with using some boost tricks to get over gaps that you technically shouldn't be able to.
Course it is then.
Don't get fried. Nice moves, tourist.
Barely made that. But there we go. And I say, whoa, Ring Freddy. Bow down. Whoa, Ring Freddy. Ironically enough, these things are going to be harder than the Sea Spider. Because there are a lot of small enemies.
Never did care for the upstairs neighbors.
And I will admit here as well that on my first playthrough, Sea Spider took me a very long time to defeat. Longer than Balteus, in fact.
That's what I like to see.
Sea Spider took me the longest of, I think, any boss on my first attempt. Again, though, you got to remember it was original patch Sea Spider, who was very, very difficult. New Sea Spider is not nearly as tough. But didn't get as much of a nerf as Balteus did.
Step inside.
Wait.
But the number of times I heard that now if you can just step inside on my initial playthrough.
That machine.
Oh yeah.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That tourist,
Ring Freddy takes no prisoners.
one of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Control response from the generator.
Definitely playing this game, you come to realize that the strategy for killing the bosses is not be slow and methodical like in the Souls series. It very much is utilize overwhelming firepower.
Taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
And the idea of doing a no-hit run of a lot of bosses, even though it is technically possible, like I've seen a no-hit Balteus, that is not at all intended. And although you certainly can dodge, you know, different attacks by knowing how to handle them, it's really more about just overwhelming firepower.
Another coral response. Watch out.
Oh, I'm going to want to not sit on the ground to get blown up by that.
Good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
It's taken major damage. You can do this, Raven.
But look at this. Ring Freddy. He's incredible. Like, there has been zero stress whatsoever. Later.
The generator's going to explode.
I think we're going to have to kill Ring Freddy later, too. That's going to be a fun experience.
They were using coral for fuel.
That was quite the show, tourist.
Yes, it was. I agree.
Back on track. Hop in the container. I'll operate the launcher from here. Brace yourself.
All right, so I think what we're going to do here is I'm actually going to leave you with the ending cutscene and all the stuff leading up to the next mission. So,
By the way,
if you
tourist,
made it this far through the video, I hope you've enjoyed. Hopefully it was worth it just for seeing Ring Freddy be Ring Freddy. But, yeah. I guess I will see you on the next one, hopefully. Until then,
but still,
I want to thank you all very much for watching. As always, take care, and God bless. Let's get launched. By the way, I do feel like,
oh, and one more thing.
I know I already said goodbye, but this voice line here.
You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right?
Oh dear. I feel like we would have died from
No
the
one's ever used
G-forces,
it to
but
launch themselves
oh well.
before.
Anyways, see you next time, everybody.
Hope your luck changes.
You see it too, don't you? The voices of the coral. Currents coursing across Rubicon. Walter was correct in his judgment. The coral. It's here.